My name is Carrie Rigney, and the reason I needed Faithful Restoration was I came home on a Friday night after work and realized that we had water all over our house. We actually had a leak underneath our sink, and over 2,000 gallons came into our house. So I realized after this had all happened that we really don't talk about which restoration company we would call. And when we Googled, Faithful had a very high 5.0 rating, and my husband and I were a little bit skeptical because we didn't think that any company could hold that many 5.0 ratings, and actually they went above and beyond. It was Friday evening about 5:30, 5:45, and we didn't even know where to start. Ended up calling Faithful at about 5:45 or 6 o'clock, and within 45 minutes to an hour, they were here with a whole big team, and they started the project immediately, and they stayed most of Friday night and worked all of Saturday. And Faithful was polite, they were professional, they were sympathetic for what was happening to me, considering I was in tears. And my first thought was, oh no, nobody's gonna wanna come in. It's a Friday night, who's gonna come and help us? And there were so many people with Faithful Restoration employees that came in and volunteered to take care of us, and most of them came in Friday and Saturday. So there were many members of Faithful Restoration team that really stood out to me, but the primary ones was Robbie. He was in charge of the team that came into my house. He was very easygoing. He was very easy to work with, and sometimes I had to call him at 10 o'clock at night. And every time I called Robbie, he put me at ease. He made sure and validated how I felt, and he said that he would get it done, and not one time did Robbie not get something done that he said he would get done. In the office, when it came to billing, Taylor was amazing. She called me every Friday and made sure that I knew what was going on with my insurance company, and she kept me in the loop, and that was very helpful. And I actually looked forward to her just calling and talking with her as well. So I want everybody to know that I'm not getting paid or reimbursed in any way for my testimony here. The reason I sat down with Faithful Restoration is because they went above and beyond for me and my family when our life was in a disaster mode. It was so overwhelming to see all of that water, all of that damage on a weekend, and you feel absolutely helpless. Faithful Restoration came in on a weekend, were professional, kind, caring. They moved our stuff for us. They made sure that we were comfortable. They kept us in the loop of conversation, and they really went above and beyond for us. But I'm going to tell you that Faithful Restoration is top-notch because they did not falter in one step from the beginning to the end, and they were dedicated to making sure that we were okay and that they could save as much as our property as they could. And I could not in words say thank you enough for everything that they've done for me and my family getting us through that part. To be educated, to be able to say this is who I would want to call if and when. I think that my husband and I, we weren't ready, and I think that just educating ourselves, I wouldn't change anything that Faithful Restoration did. They were in and out of our house quicker than I thought. They brought the proper equipment in, and they did what they could to kind of minimize our pain. When you see somebody with a restoration vehicle in front of their home, feel sorry for them because it does suck tremendously. And then hopefully they called Faithful Restoration because they are top-notch.